My parents said they couldn't afford my life-saving treatment because my brother needed tuition money. My aunt saved me. 10 years later, they showed up at my door begging for help. I was 16 when my kidneys started failing. The doctor said I needed a transplant within the year, or I wouldn't make it to 18. My parents sat in that hospital room and listened to everything. They nodded along, asked questions, held my hand. I thought they were scared for me. Turns out they were doing math in their heads. The surgery and aftercare would cost around $80,000 after insurance. We had the money. My parents had been saving for years. A fund meant to be split between me and my older brother Danny for college. About $100,000. Enough for my surgery with some left over. But Danny had just gotten accepted to a fancy private university. Full price, no scholarships, $70,000 a year. My parents called a family meeting 2 weeks after my diagnosis. My dad cleared his throat and said they'd made a difficult decision. We've decided to use the savings for Danny's education, my mom said. She couldn't look at me. He worked so hard to get into that school. This is his future. I stared at her, waiting for the punchline. What about my surgery? We'll figure something out. Maybe there's a payment plan or charity programs. The hospital has resources, but we can afford it. The money is right there. My dad shook his head. That money is for education, for building a future. Danny's opportunity won't wait. Your surgery can be worked out other ways. Danny just sat there playing with his phone. Didn't say a word, didn't defend me, didn't offer to go to a cheaper school. Just sat there like we were discussing what to have for dinner. I cried for 3 hours. Then I called my Aunt Rosa, my mom's sister who lived 2 states away. We weren't super close, but she always sent birthday cards. I told her everything. She was quiet for a long time. Then she said, pack a bag. I'm coming to get you tomorrow. My parents didn't fight it. I think they were relieved. Aunt Rosa showed up the next morning, had a screaming match with my mom in the driveway, then drove me to her house. She put the surgery on credit cards, took out a second mortgage, and found a donor through a registry. I had my transplant 4 months later. Aunt Rosa sat by my bed every day. She fed me soup when I couldn't hold a spoon. She drove me to physical therapy 3 times a week. Never once made me feel like a burden. My parents called twice during recovery. Once to say Danny was loving college. Once